Hi, I'm Dinny, owner of Dinny Collins Fitness in Swords, and welcome to day 3, where we will talk a little about failure and how to learn to deal with it. Failure is both imminent and at the same time actually truly impossible when you understand this concept. Let me explain. When we want to change, this means doing something new, something different, something that we're unfamiliar with, so we'll not get it right every single time. How on earth could we? We'll make mistakes, we'll fall off the wagon, we'll give up sometimes. It's part of doing something new. We need to give ourselves permission to start over, not just once, but every time we need to. Not falsely believing, oh, I've failed, there's no point in trying that again, I'll look for another way. I see this continually in the fitness industry. People half-heartedly try exercise or dieting, only to soon give up because they don't see results in 72 hours. And then go looking for an easier option, which they'll also half-heartedly try, or just give up and instead make them feel better by moaning and complaining about their situation. Since I broke my back 20 years ago, I've spent every day learning about how to make myself or other people feel better, and there's only one boring answer for long-term happiness. Move your body, eat well, and work on yourself as often as you can. I would like you to consider every failure a lesson, an opportunity to grow rather than a reason to quit. So, I also mentioned failure is impossible because you can always take these lessons and try again. This is growth. And until the day you die, which is coming, so stop waiting, you can always try again. Every time we start again, we're starting from a new position or a different place. With every failure, there's a lesson. It's worth noting that we do not learn from every failure. That's why they repeat. For example, every year you join a gym in January, but every year you've given up by February. The lesson could be you need more help with motivation and support and accountability. Go talk to a personal trainer, but don't wait a full year, do it now. So, the purpose of today's video is to help you realize that the path to your goal will not be linear. You will forget, you will get sick, you could get injured, you will lose your job, you could get a new job, you could go on holidays, you might not bother for a while or even want to give up. However, if we're aware of this and we give ourselves permission to start over when we get sidetracks, we're always slowly growing and moving closer to our goal. Every sunrise is a new opportunity to try that day, and every Monday you can have a fresh start at your week. Give yourself permission to go after your goal again and again and realize you will fail from time to time, but keep learning and growing, and every lesson learned is moving you closer. 3 years ago I decided to learn handstands with my friend, and we would kick up and fall over and kick up and fall over constantly. It felt like we were getting nowhere, and it was a serious blow to our egos, as people who can handstand make it look so easy. Even kids make it look easy. My friend got sick of the apparent lack of progress and constant failures and gave up. I persisted and slowly went from instant falling over eventually to 1 second holds before falling over, and then 2 second holds before falling over, and so on. Now I can do handstands. I learned not because I'm more skilled than my friend, but because I was prepared to fail and fail and fail and not get disheartened or give up on my goal. When we slip, we come up with reasons to quit. Our mind goes to work rationalizing that this is not the right time, wait until next month or year or whatever the story it creates. You see, our mind is programmed for safety and it hates change. That's why it sabotages your efforts and keeps you stuck, safely miserable. So, for change, we need to get outside our comfort zone and do new stuff or different things. Think of your arm muscles for a moment. If you want to tone them, let's say you lift 4 kilos in the beginning for 3 reps of 10. It's difficult when you start, but you're noticing some change and toning is happening. Eventually though, the 4 kilos become easy and your arm is no longer seeing the results that you've seen at the start. The 4 kilos used to be outside your comfort zone, but now your body's adapted and you're inside your comfort zone, so there's no more change. So you need to take your muscles outside their comfort zone once more and lift a heavier weight. So now you need to grab a 6 kilo. These again are more difficult and outside your comfort zone of your arm muscles. So again, they begin to change and tone. And that's basically how you change or tone your muscles through exercise. Keep taking them outside their comfort zone. And it's the basis for all change in life. We need to step outside our comfort zone and do new, difficult stuff. That's why we're going to fail at it. But we're now going to give ourselves permission to fail and relabel it as a lesson. When we give ourselves permission to fail and start over, we allow ourselves the chance to slowly succeed, because 99.9% of success happens slowly. It's never a one-step miracle, it's an accumulation of thousands of small steps, all done in succession. So please, take from this third video to expect failures on your journey towards any goal. But now you know true failure can only happen when you die. And until then, you must keep restarting or picking up where you left off. And each time there's a lesson to help you grow, so don't beat yourself up over the slips. Instead, try to work out what the lesson was. As Conor McGregor's coach John Kavanagh says, win or learn. And sometimes there's no lesson in life. You just went to a wedding weekend and subsequently gave up your diet or gym for 2 weeks. So what? When you realise that you're not as happy as you were when you were in your good routine, get back into it. If you need some help to get yourself going again, go and find it. If you are right now not feeling your very best self, then you must regroup and start again. Remember, every time you start over or pick yourself up again, it's from a different place, a higher place. So, tomorrow, 150,000 people will not get the chance to try again, but you will. When you learn to enjoy the journey, you will feel happy. You do not have to reach your destination. Progress alone equals happiness. When clients start training in my personal training transformations, every single one of them has mentioned that they just want to feel better and think that it's going to take weeks. However, it does not take 1 month of training or even 1 stone of weight loss for this feeling to arrive. Simply starting the program and making very small progress, they feel better instantly. My saying is, give me a week and I'll make you feel great. Give me a month and I'll make you look great. Love the journey and you don't have to reach the destination for happiness. Expect challenges, mistakes, failures, defeats. Give yourself permission to always regroup and get back in the game. Tomorrow I want to chat to you about action, how to start and build motivation in yourself. I'm excited as action is ultimately what's needed for progress. We can listen to a bunch of stuff which might make us feel better for a short time, but it's action that will move us to a happier place. Just like my clients take action by starting training with me, they feel great. I'm going to get you to take action on what you need to do. So thank you for day 3, and as always I'll finish off with a very short meditation exercise, and I'd be delighted if you join me in it. Sitting comfortably with your eyes closed, and again just feeling your feet on the floor, bringing your attention to the contact they're making with the floor. Move your attention to your bum on the seat and just notice the contact you're making with the chair. Next, bringing your attention to your breath and simply following it in and out, breathing through your nose if you can. Now we're going to get centered again by visualizing the ball on the string technique. So as you inhale, the ball passes from your head, through your torso, hips, down through your legs and finally to your feet. And as you gently exhale, the ball passes from your feet, hips, torso, head. And you're just going to follow this ball with every inhale you take, nice and calm and relaxed, breathing slow. Follow the ball in and out for a couple of breaths. Follow the ball with your inhale and your exhale. Visualize it passing through your body, in and out. Just 1 or 2 more, please, concentrating. And now let the ball go and bring up your goal that you created yesterday. Today I want you to dream bigger and go deeper and into a bit more detail if you can. So imagine it's 1 year from right now and you've achieved this goal. You worked your ass off. You surprised even yourself. You found a deep motivation once you started to see and feel some results, and momentum just took over. You now have an unstoppable belief in yourself. You have a newfound discipline to do what needs to be done. Don't allow the negative side of your mind to block this dream with reasons why you can't. Just go with it. Okay, so it's 1 year from today and you are effectively a different person. Well, you're actually the same person, but you're now fulfilling so much more of your potential. So imagine for a moment all the goals yesterday were reached, and please answer these questions in your head for me. How are you looking now? I want more detail than yesterday. I really want you to go into this. I want you to live in this future, this goal, just for a moment. So how are you looking and what are you wearing? How do you feel? Visualize yourself in a particular outfit. What things are you planning on doing this month? Is there anywhere special that you're planning on going this month? Who else has been positively affected by your transformation? Who are you now influencing in your life? And how has it affected them? Now you have achieved so much in the last year. It's been incredible. But was it worth the effort? What advice would you give to your past self who's stuck in a rut? What would you say to them now that you've achieved your goal and your life has changed so much? And finally, how is your life different right now? Well done. Just enjoying this experience for a moment. Okay, we're almost done. So I just want you to, again, feel gratitude for one person or thing in your life that's amazing right now. Feel the gratitude. Really try and find a deep sense of appreciation. Allow it to make you feel good. Just for a moment, only think of your gratitude. Well done. Take a deep inhale and exhale and become aware of where you are, feeling your feet on the floor and your bum on the seat. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Okay, well done. I'm so happy you're doing these exercises. Try not to judge yourself. There's no way of doing any of this wrong. You will take what you're ready for and don't worry about the rest. As adults, we don't take time to disconnect. We get so conditioned and programmed and busy, it's no wonder we find change so difficult. But you have started to take the time for yourself this week, and this is awesome. Tomorrow is action. But for the rest of today, go and smile and see what happens. Dinny out!